Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed viewers, quiet down and lend me your ears, for I have some great news that you all have to hear. You see, a special day has arrived, only occurring once a year, a day full of laughter, of happiness and cheer. Yes, on April Fool's Day, we tell the best jokes we can find, whether pillaged from the internet or birthed from our minds. These jokes can be told in so many different ways, but there's only so much you can do in a single day. So my path forward was clear, my mind was set. I must think of a joke that isn't lame. And after much brainstorming, it finally came to me. I'll play Psylocke and throw the game. Now you may say, Anthony, that's not very funny. Your mechanical skill is mediocre at best. But I'll have you know, you filthy naysayer, that this video is most unlike the rest. So I started the match by dying immediately, and the rest of my team swiftly died as well. But I was able to kill this brain-dead Punisher, though soon after, to the thing's meaty fists I fell. I snuck behind the enemies and missed every shot, then ran away like a baby. But after that, my teammates won the fight, which is pretty crazy. This ultimate failed so bad I shouldn't even show it. But Punisher's was even worse, he didn't land a single hit. My flank was easily stopped by the Winter Soldier, who almost killed me without a second thought. This invisible play also failed, which tends to happen when you get shot. In that moment, I swore my revenge. I would chase that Winter Soldier until the end. And I sure did chase him down, and he killed me again. This ultimate may not have been the best play, but both the supports wasted their ults from it. Hooray! An intense battle began near the end of the game. The outcome may determine whether we won or lost. It was time to shut up, lock in, and put our game faces on. We had to win this fight at any and all cost. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but that sure didn't happen. In fact, 'twas our cheeks the enemy team was clappin'. So our first game resulted in a loss, but that's okay. I've got many more games to show you today. Maybe I'll even learn how to play Psylocke along the way. Jeff's OnlyFins gave me a hearty chuckle, while the sight of Psylocke made my belt unbuckle. What the fuck? I may have died in a very embarrassing way, but thanks to Rocket, I came back right away. This Black Widow really wanted me, but she missed every shot. So I tried to kill her every chance that I got. I narrowly avoided being eaten by the shark, and made Captain America realize he's not that smart. He wasted his ultimate trying to run, so in his backline I decided to have some fun. I wasted their Luna ult and didn't even die. I think this Spider-Man might be a bit blind. Widow made the mistake of shooting at me again, and after disposing of her, I set my sights on Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't have anything for this. What the hell happened here? This was a pretty messy kill on the Luna Snow, but if done right, Psylocke might have a one-shot combo. Don't worry though, I'm too stupid to do it correctly, just like this Spider-Man who solo ulted me. I tried to kill the Black Widow, but failed, and she tried running away from me. Little did she know, I'm incredibly tunnel visioned, so it won't be that easy. I almost died to this Jeff and had to run away. But don't worry, I'm about to actually make a great play. I waited for this Magneto to use his bubble, and my ultimate reduced him and Luna to rubble. For a moment, I lay in wait, stalking my prey. But this loser idiot noticed me, so I had to run away. Just kidding, I went back to finish that guy off, but it went wrong and I died anyways. Lots of ultimates went off here, but ultimately, nothing really happened. And Spider-Man somehow got 2 kills with his, but he was his own worst enemy in the end. This solo ult can be considered a hate crime, and immediately after, I killed her one more time. With such an amazing performance, surely this time I couldn't fail. But despite my best efforts, the enemies once again prevailed. Well, let's see if the next game will break our curse. Surely it can't get any worse. Jesus Christ, it's like we're trying to lose. Well, sorry losers, but Psylocke is the only character I'll use. You can probably guess how this game went, so I'll spare you some pain. I lose this Psylocke 1v1 and then die again, and again, and again, and again. One final game, and we actually have a real team for it. This is shaping up to be a banger finale, isn't it? I snuck around the enemies and killed a Loki clone, then found this Storm respawning all alone. I defeated her with relative ease, but soon after was forced to retreat. I approached Hela using my invisibility and managed to get the cleanest kill I've ever seen. I then got jumped by the rest of her team. This poor little raccoon got lost on his way to the trash. Then I loaded a clip into this door, which probably makes me the trash. Storm killed half my team here while I watched helplessly, but then Hela wanted beef, so I once again killed her easily. This ultimate showcases my profound lack of skill. At half, our team's ults combined got one single kill. Failure after failure ensued as our team fell one by one. The prospect of victory seemed, in our hearts, long gone. For despite our best efforts, the round was lost, and the future seemed bleak as the game carried on. This entire first fight is a mess. It took forever, and I have no idea how I survived. Black Widow eventually got cocky, but when I ran to get the medkit, she was being revived. I would have won against this Loki, but he cheated with his magic rock. Then I had to retreat as Thor chased after me, swinging his massive hammer. I totally won this fight because I caught Hela off guard, but somehow I still lost since he's playing Hela like a My sneak attack once again was thwarted by Loki and his magic tricks, and I was almost killed by Black Widow and her spinning kicks. I narrowly escaped and was able to turn the fight around, and sent Black Widow back to spawn for the second time that round. With little time left, could my ultimate lead us to victory? Of course, once more I was stopped by the notorious Loki. My last act of the game was killing Loki, finally getting my sweet revenge. And with our fourth loss of the night, this video has reached its end. Oh, you're still here? That's crazy. In that case, I do have some real jokes prepared for you for April Fool's special birthday treat. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. What do you call a cow in an earthquake? A milkshake. Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? Because it was too tired. And finally, I thought of a truly original joke, just for you. It's a joke about Arby's. Are you ready to hear it? Okay, here it goes. Profit. Oh, you don't get it? Don't worry, neither does Arby's.
Oh, brother, this guy's
Okay, fucking hell.